Hey guys, Cindy Williams here from Careers on Vacation. We have the incomparable, amazing rockstar client of mine, Heather Fox from Kaluna Travel. Heather, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
So Heather has been in the Careers on Vacation program, and before you joined the program, talk to us a little bit about where your business was before and where you are now.
Well, I'm an administrative assistant for my family, and so I didn't have any travel experience at all. And so I'm 6 weeks into the program now, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait to make the transition to full time. But right now I'm still hanging on as administrative assistant.
That's right, because you wanted to transition. And that's what's
Yeah.
so amazing. You are only 6 weeks in. You already have your branding done, your name. We're building your marketing plan. And I want to talk just a minute about your name, because sometimes that's a really challenging process for some of our clients is, oh, how do I come up with a name? How do I brainstorm? And some people just know what they want to pick, and that's easy. And others kind of struggle with that process. And we have some exercises that we work you through in the program. But talk to us about how you came up with your awesome name and what it means and the tagline.
Okay. The name I looked up on Google, every form variation of Heather and Fox had been taken in some fashion. And so I was really down because I thought, oh man, I'm going to have to start from scratch. And then I was scrolling through a gardening site, and I realized that Kaluna is the botanical name for Heather. And so I punched that into Google, and no one had taken it. And I'm like, good to go. So Kaluna Travel it was. And then my tagline was, I had been scratching down just little notes on a piece of paper, trying to find words that would sort of spark just something. And so anyways, about 2 weeks of that, trying to figure out a tagline. And one night I was laying in bed and I was thinking about, man, I should have done this like 20 years ago, because this is just the greatest thing ever. And I thought, well, if everything happens when it's supposed to happen, then I guess the right time is right now. And I went, and I jumped out of bed and I ran to the kitchen and I wrote it down really quick so I wouldn't forget it. And so that's my tagline, the right time is right now.
I love that. I love that so much. Just the whole story of how you came up with the name. Your name is Heather, it being the botanical reference, and then it being available. And then your tagline. I remember we had our coaching call and you were like, so glad I did this. I should have done this earlier, but it is what it is. I'm here now. I made the decision, and listen to my tagline. And I was like, the right time is right now. I tell people that all the time. That is perfect for people that are traveling, because just do it. Life is short. Travel, right? And then you're deciding to have your travel business after years of thinking about it. The right time is right now. So I love the whole story of how you came up with your name and through that whole process. That's amazing. So thank you for sharing that. Heather, what do you think your biggest win or celebration is so far in the program?
I was thinking about that, and I thought the thing that gave me a goofy smile for like 3 days was when I got the papers for my LLC and my EIN number. It's like, okay, this is a real measurable goal that I can check off the list. And so it was a big milestone for me.
Absolutely. And that realization that, wow, I am an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. I leaned in. I said yes to myself, and getting that paperwork kind of makes it official. So love that. That's great. So far in the program, how do you think the mindset, what has the mindset work done for your business or your life?
I'd say that it has made me more decisive. Before, in my job, I have my own little sort of kingdom, as it were, but an awful lot of it is asking permission. And so now I'm the boss. And so I have to make decisions. There's no one to ask. And I don't want to ask anybody. It's mine. And so making that sort of leap from employee to boss in my head was a little bit tough, I have to say. And now it's trickling into other parts of my life to where I'm just like, boom, make a decision and do it. Before it was like, look around, make sure everybody's okay with it before we move forward. And now it's like, nope, I made the decision, we're moving forward.
Yes, I love that. And you do have to have that change in how you think about
Mhm.
things and how you think about yourself as I get to make all the decisions, which is exciting, but you're also responsible for your
Yeah.
success, for everything that you do. We're taking radical responsibility of, where you are in your life right now and where you're going, and putting yourself in that captain's chair. Like you said, I have to make a
Mhm.
decision. I have to move forward. I'm in charge. And having the confidence, right, to do
Yes.
that. And that's why having the mindset work is so integral in terms of, you know, you have to believe you can have a big business before you can have a big business. So making
Right.
the framework is there to work within and the exercises. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. And I'm glad that it's trickling over into other areas for you too, because that's how it's designed. It's not just supposed to help you launch your travel business. It's supposed to help with your life. Right. So
Right. Right.
that's great. That's awesome to hear. So when you were considering, I have this desire, I have this dream to be in the travel industry, having come from not being in the industry, and you have the desire to do it, was it hard for you to begin or to jump in, or any hurdles that you had to overcome before you really were able to jump in and make that decision for yourself?
Um, in a way, no, because I was looking for a job that would let me travel. And so when this popped up and the seed was sort of planted, I thought, well, holy cow, let's just cut out the middleman. I will be the one that travels. I won't follow a boss around that travels. And so, uh, in that respect, it wasn't hard to make a leap. But it's silencing those gremlins that say you can't do it. You're too old. You're too this. You're too that. You're not strong enough. You're not brave enough. All those nagging voices happen. Um, those are the things that need daily work, silencing.
Absolutely. And you have to do that inner work to kind of get to that place. Because I remember when we first talked on the phone,
Mhm.
you said, I have this vision. I want to travel. I want to work remotely. And, when it kind of all came together, you're like, yes, let's cut out the middleman. That makes total sense. But still a little apprehensive of, do you think I can do it? Can we do it? Absolutely. But you have to have the dream first, right? And then you have to
Mhm.
believe that it's possible. And then you have to lean in. You have to make the decision. Like you said, that getting more comfortable with being decisive as a business owner.
Mhm.
And if you want to take your life in a direction, whether you want to be in travel, or you want to follow your dream somewhere else, whatever you're doing in life, or however you came across this video, you have to make a decision, or you're always going to get what you
Mhm.
always got. Don't expect a different result if you keep doing the same stuff you're doing. Nothing's going to
Yep.
change, right?
Yep.
So good.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm so glad you found us. So, with kind of being in the Careers on Vacation program, working with me to launch your business, all of that good stuff, what would you tell others who are sitting on the fence? Like they know they need something to get them to the next level, or someone who maybe has, just like you, had never worked in travel before. What would you tell them about joining the Careers on Vacation program?
Um, I'd say sort of my mantra lately has been sort of nothing changes without change. And so if you're not willing to make the leap, look ahead of you. What do you want? And then look behind you. If you're not willing to spend 25 more years doing what you've been doing, then the only way forward is forward. And so you just need to make the decision to do it. And if you're uncomfortable where you are, there's a reason for that, and trust your intuition.
Absolutely. You are full of great quotes today. I love that. Trust your intuition. If you are not willing to relive whatever you just relived the last 25 years, the time is now, right? The right time is right now. And whatever
Exactly.
the time is for your life. Look, if you want to work in travel, if you want to upskill your business in travel, yes, come find Careers on Vacation. We will take you there. Or
Mhm.
whatever that seed is, whatever your dream is in life, you have to listen to that intuition. And
Mhm.
some of the conversations we've had, and what I share with other students in the program, is the universe follows your direction. So if you take a bold move and you move your life in a certain direction, the rest will follow, because it rewards that courage and that lean in that you take when you make that jump and say, like you said, oh, you know what? I'm in charge. Here's the way we're going. Get on, we tell the gremlins we learned in the program, like, get on, start rowing the boat because this is the direction we're going, or jump ship. I don't have time for that. This is what we're doing. We are running a highly successful travel business. And then next year we're going to make it more successful, more successful, more successful. So great. Well, Heather, it's been such a joy to have you in the program and watch your amazing business kind of, I always talk about the business is kind of being born, like the branding is like the ultrasound, and then we grow them over the 12 weeks. And by the time the 12 weeks is done, you're out in the world and taking travel bookings, and you've learned all these great processes. But thank you for being a part of Careers on Vacation, sharing your experience with others. And as always, I wish you so much love and so much abundance. And I'm going to tag your business down below so people can follow, and put a snapshot of your amazing branding for Kaluna Travel and how it turned out, so they can see this is the kind of results you get. We're not doing, chop shop travel businesses. We're doing upscale luxe. How do you make big money in travel businesses? So all the world to you, Heather. You're the greatest. And we'll be following to watch all of your success in the years to come.
Thank you.
All right, Heather. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.